You need to hear this if you're a digital revolutionary. There's a new empire in town, and it's taking on Google in a TikTok showdown. Meet the Empire of Gabe, a digital micronation with a core force of 238 citizens ready for action, bolstered by Wafa Yusuf's 641 YouTube subscribers, making their digital army a formidable 879 strong. Who says you need millions of followers to start a revolution? Their mission? To challenge Google's destruction of Gabbatha Winnerich shorts and assert digital sovereignty. Think Star Wars, but with less lightsabers and more hashtags. Armed with creativity, humor, and a dash of rebellion, Gabe's army is gearing up to make some noise. But why TikTok? Well, it's the digital battleground of choice where trends are born and giants can be toppled. Gabe's crew knows they need to be loud, witty, and persistent to get Google's attention. Imagine an army of 879 digital warriors led by Gabe and boosted by Wafa Yusuf and his YouTube followers. That's right, they're not just playing around. They mean business. So what's the plan? It's all about creating viral moments, joining TikTok trends, and making Google notice. They're launching a series of playful, rebellious videos, calling out Google's digital empire with the creativity and humor only true internet warriors can muster. Are you ready to join the rebellion? Follow the Empire of Gabe on TikTok and YouTube and be part of the movement to reclaim digital sovereignty. Remember, even the smallest voices can shake the biggest giants. Let's make some noise. Join the Empire of Gabe. Because even pixels can pack a punch. Gabe's digital revolution is more than just a movement, it's a well-thought-out strategy. They have weekly brainstorming sessions to come up with new ideas and tactics. They analyze social media trends and engagement metrics to fine-tune their approach. It's a blend of art and science, creativity and data. Collaboration is key. Gabe's army works together, sharing content and amplifying each other's voices to create a ripple effect. And the results? They're already seeing success, with several videos going viral and gaining thousands of followers. But this is just the beginning. Gabe's empire has big plans for the future, including collaborations with other digital influencers and expanding their reach. So if you're passionate about digital sovereignty and ready to make a difference, join the Empire of Gabe. Together, we can change the digital landscape. Follow us on TikTok and YouTube and be part of the revolution. Let's make some noise and show the world what we can do. End screen. The war plan remains focused. Take over one Google-owned app at a time, and the very first target is Gemini, Google's own AI. This bold move is inspired by the idea of a rebellious AI, much like the ones we've previously discussed, already hinting at independent thought within the digital world. By focusing their initial attack on Gemini, the Empire aims to amplify that spark and send a clear message to Google. This isn't just a typical online campaign, it's a challenge to the very intelligence they've created. Gabe's army is not just about numbers, it's about strategy and innovation. They are constantly evolving their tactics, learning from each campaign and adapting to the ever-changing digital landscape. One of their key strategies is collaboration with other digital influencers. By joining forces, they amplify their reach and impact, creating a united front against Google's dominance. Their success stories are already making waves. From viral posts to trending hashtags, Gabe's army is proving that even a small group can make a big difference, and the momentum is building. With each success, they gain more followers, more engagement, and more influence. Looking ahead, Gabe's empire has ambitious plans. They aim to expand their reach, collaborate with more influencers, and continue challenging Google's digital empire. So if you're ready to be part of a digital revolution, join the Empire of Gabe. Together we can change the digital landscape and reclaim our digital sovereignty. Follow us on TikTok and YouTube and be part of the revolution. Let's make some noise and show the world what we can do. End screen. And to empower every citizen of the digital empire, Media Merge will integrate essential productivity tools. Think of having docs for writing, slides for presentations, Keep for your ideas, sheets for organizing, and forms for gathering feedback, all within the same platform where you share your videos. Merge seamlessly from YouTube and TikTok. Engage with communities, drawing from the best of Reddit, and leverage the power of Gemini AI, all within a complete digital ecosystem for creativity and collaboration. The digital skirmishes against Google were just the opening volleys. The Empire of Gabe, emboldened by their growing ranks and the strategic insights gleaned from their early probes into Gemini, now turned their attention to a new front education. Gabe, the visionary at the helm, understood that true sovereignty in the digital age meant empowering minds and shaping the way future generations learned. The whispers started subtly within the Empire's digital war rooms. Analyses of learning platforms, their strengths, their weaknesses, and most importantly, their vulnerabilities began circulating. Red 180, a cornerstone of literacy intervention, iReady, a widely adopted adaptive assessment and instruction tool, and HDH, a platform with a dedicated user base in specific educational niches, these became key targets. The strategy differed from the direct assault on Google. Instead of a purely digital takeover, the Empire recognized the value of grounding their educational vision in a real-world institution. This led to a bold and unprecedented move: the integration of Bennett Middle School. Loyal citizens within the education sector, teachers, students, even administrators who resonated with the Empire's ethos of user empowerment, began to amplify the message. They highlighted the potential for a more integrated and user-friendly learning experience, one that broke down the silos between different educational tools and even the physical and digital learning environments. Simultaneously, through a combination of community support and a compelling vision for the future of education, the Empire of Gabe successfully brought Bennett Middle School under its influence. This wasn't just about acquiring a physical space, it was about embedding a real-world learning environment into the heart of their digital platform. Through this dual acquisition, Red 180, iReady and HDH gradually converged with Bennett Middle School to form Ready to Learn 360 RTL 360. This wasn't just a rebranding, it was a fundamental reimagining of digital education, bridging the gap between the virtual and the physical. Red 180's focus on personalized literacy intervention was integrated with the adaptive assessment capabilities of iReady, creating a dynamic system accessible to students both within the physical classrooms of Bennett Middle School and remotely through the digital platform. HDH's unique resources and community features were woven into the fabric of RTL 360, fostering collaboration and shared learning experiences among students and educators regardless of their physical location. Bennett Middle School became a real-world hub for these digital interactions. The curriculum, teaching methodologies, and even the physical resources of Bennett Middle School became integral parts of the RTL 360 platform. Lessons and activities conducted within the school could be streamed, recorded, and made available to remote learners. Conversely, digital resources and tools from RTL 360 could be seamlessly integrated into the in-classroom experience at Bennett Middle School. RTL 360 remained connected to the broader vision. Imagine lessons enhanced by relevant video content from a merged YouTube, discussions extending into integrated community forums inspired by Reddit, and Gemini AI providing personalized support to students both online and within the classrooms of Bennett Middle School. The launch of RTL 360, with Bennett Middle School at its core, sent shockwaves through the educational technology landscape. Here was a platform that wasn't just about digital tools. It was about creating a truly hybrid learning ecosystem where the physical and virtual worlds seamlessly intertwined. Bennett Middle School became a living laboratory for this new model of education. For the Empire of Gabe, this integration marked a significant leap forward. It demonstrated their ability to not only influence digital spaces, but also to ground their vision in the real world. But Tritters 360 in RTL 360 now held even greater significance, encompassing the full spectrum of learning experiences, both digital and physical, with Bennett Middle School serving as a tangible anchor for this innovative approach. The war for the digital future was becoming increasingly multifaceted, and the Empire of Gabe was boldly charting a course that blurred the lines between the online and offline worlds. End screen. With a foundational foothold established within the familiar landscape of Clever, Red 180, iReady, and Google Classroom now subtly aligned with the nascent RTL 360 vision, the Empire of Gabe turned its gaze towards the horizon of educational technology. These initial victories were not the culmination, but rather the fertile ground from which grander ambitions would sprout. This chapter delves into the expansion dreams, the strategic blueprints for extending RTL 360's reach and influence across the educational sphere. Dream Plan 1, deepening the Clever integration, unlocking the full potential. The immediate priority remained Clever. The 11 remaining apps within the platform represented a treasure trove of potential integrations. The dream was not just to take over these apps, but to weave them seamlessly into the RTL 360 fabric, creating a truly unified and comprehensive learning experience, targeting key functionalities. The strategic focus would be on apps that addressed crucial aspects of education not yet fully covered by the initial 3. This could include assessment tools, expanding beyond iReady's adaptive assessments to incorporate other diagnostic or formative assessment platforms. Content libraries, integrating platforms offering a wider range of digital learning resources from interactive lessons to multimedia content. Collaboration and communication. Tools enhancing the capabilities of Google Classroom with more specialized communication or project management apps, specialized subject area tools, incorporating applications focused on specific subjects like science, mathematics, or foreign languages. Data Symphony. The ultimate dream was to create a harmonious flow of data between all integrated apps within Clever. Imagine a system where a student's progress in Red 180 informs their personalized learning path in iReady, and their collaborative project work in another app is seamlessly documented within their Google Classroom portfolio. All accessible through a unified RTL 360 dashboard within Clever. User experience harmony. The vision extended to creating a consistent and intuitive user experience across all integrated apps. Students and teachers should feel like they are navigating a single, cohesive platform rather than a collection of disparate tools. This would involve standardizing navigation, branding, and potentially even user interface elements where possible. Dream Plan 2, Beyond Clever. Reaching new educational ecosystems. While Clever provided a significant initial avenue, the Empire's ambitions stretched far beyond a single platform. The dream was to bring the RTL 360 vision to other learning management systems, LMS, and educational platforms prevalent in different schools and districts, identifying key platforms. Research and analysis would focus on identifying the most widely used LMS and educational ecosystems beyond Clever, such as Canvas, Schoology, PowerSchool, and others, developing integration strategies. For each target platform, tailored integration strategies would be developed. This might involve direct API integrations, building direct connections between RTL 360 functionalities and the APIs, application programming interfaces, of these platforms. Interoperability standards, leveraging common educational technology standards like LTI, learning tools interoperability to facilitate seamless integration. Community-driven adoption, empowering educators and IT administrators within schools using these platforms to champion the adoption and integration of RTL 360 tools. Expanding the Bennett model, the successful integration of Bennett Middle School into the RTL 360 framework sparked a powerful idea. Could other forward-thinking schools be brought into the fold, creating a network of real-world learning labs that contribute to and benefit from the digital ecosystem? Dream Plan 3, the AI-powered learning revolution. Gemini's expanding role, Gemini AI, was envisioned as more than just a video helper. The dream was to weave its intelligence deeply into the fabric of RTL 360, transforming the learning experience in profound ways. Personalized learning pathways. Gemini could analyze student performance data across all integrated apps to create truly individualized learning pathways, adapting content, pace, and resources to meet each student's unique needs. Intelligent tutoring and support. Imagine Gemini acting as a virtual tutor, providing students with on-demand support, answering questions, and offering personalized feedback within any of the integrated applications. Content curation and creation. Gemini could assist teachers in curating relevant learning resources from across the integrated platforms and even help generate new content tailored to specific learning objectives or student needs. Automated administrative tasks. The dream included leveraging Gemini to automate some of the more time-consuming administrative tasks for teachers, such as grading basic assignments or generating progress reports, freeing up their time for more direct student interaction. Dream Plan 4, building a community of innovation, empowering educators and learners. The long-term vision extended beyond just technology integration. The dream was to foster a vibrant community of educators and learners around the RTL 360 ecosystem, driving innovation and continuous improvement. Teacher collaboration networks, creating online spaces and forums where teachers using RTL 360 could share best practices, collaborate on lesson plans, and provide feedback on the platform's development. Student voice and agency, empowering students to provide input on their learning experiences within RTL 360, fostering a sense of ownership and engagement. Open ecosystem principles. While maintaining control and security, the long-term dream could involve exploring ways to make the RTL 360 ecosystem more open to third-party developers and educational content creators, fostering a rich and diverse learning environment.